So I've got my mess from last weekend, and then the mess that I've added to the 4Runner for this weekend. Yeah, I've got a problem. And when I mean problem, I mean I normally put every single thing back in its original casing after I'm done camping, but everything was so soaked in my last video. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. I'll probably link it at the end of this video. But everything was so soaking wet. It took almost 2 days for my little tent to dry out. So I just threw it in the back of the 4Runner. But anyways, that's just unlike me. And to me, that's a problem. But it doesn't happen very often, so I'll forgive myself. Okay, I gotta run into Walmart and grab a couple things. And when I say I just threw stuff in here, literally threw it in here and hauled ass. Really, it's just more humid. But with anybody who has long hair, that just really sucks, is all I'm saying. It touching my neck just makes me hotter. Air conditioner. Not 1000% sure exactly what kind of camping I'm going to be doing tonight. Meaning, I have my 4Runner, so I can always camp in the back of my 4Runner, but I also have my tent, which is thrown in here from last weekend. The only reason I'm saying it is because the land that I am using to camp on and stuff, the owner had camped up here Friday night. Saturday morning I got up and got ready, you know, and left. An hour after I left, there was a black bear, he would say around 600 pounds, on his front porch, which wasn't, it was far from where I was camping, but not that far. It could have easily traveled through or headed towards. Either way, I must have missed it maybe about an hour. So, I know that's been a week away, but still, there's just a lot of animal activity on this land, and they don't seem to be real skittish of humans. I know black bears don't really mess with humans unless it's a mama bear with a cub or something like that, or if you have food and they want it, that's two. But they're most of the time more frightened by you than you are of them, and especially if loud noises and if you make yourself look really big. But yeah, I don't know. I just haven't decided, so it's gonna be wishy-washy for me. So I called Randy, the man that owns all this land, and and let him know that I was on my way up and where I was going to park my 4Runner and what area I was going to go into. And he strongly advised me not to tonight. And yeah, I'm just going to take his word for it. It's his land, and apparently the bear that he saw was big, and his neighbors already called, which lives above him. So they also seen it. I don't know when they seen it or where or how close to their house they saw it, but they both saw the same bear. And I'm here to do this for fun. I'm not here to put myself at any kind of risk or danger. That would be stupid and irresponsible, because I want to be able to come back and do it again another weekend, preferably next weekend. So I've drove up onto the top of one of his little cul-de-sac areas that he's got different areas where he's got little cul-de-sacs graved out of the side of his mountains and stuff, I guess, or his hills or whatever you want to call it. And where he's poured gravel where you can just drive around, but he's left a grassy medium in between each of them. He's not really doing anything with these graded areas, but as of right now he's not. So I'm just gonna pitch my tent here. on the middle one. Overlook the mess in the 4Runner. hot. It is hot. Did I say it was hot? Mm-hmm. I didn't really think this part through when I put up the tent, but it's okay because I'm not going to access it through that way. I'm going to access it through this side. I'll get in and out right here. I will get in and out right here because I'm close to the back of the 4Runner. Got my cooler. I brought my twig pit. As you can see, it's very well used, but I had brought some of these because they burn really good, and just walked around and picked up some twigs, and that's probably what I'm going to use for a fire tonight. Hey, it's still pretty high. Almost got it cut all the way down. Okay, here we go. relaxing. Lay down some mozzarella. Nah, don't want to do too much. Better do the thicker piece. Salt. Pepper. Just a bit more mozzarella. Mash it. I need some powder. Ooh, can you see it? Oh. So good. The humidity is insane right now. You can tell by my hair. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like my evening kind of went by really fast. It did take me a little while to get here because I had to work today. Today's Friday. And then it took me a little while to get everything set up. I just felt like I was moving at a very slow pace anyways. But I am very much enjoying it right now. I feel very much relaxed, and that's what I love so much about these little trips of mine. Within all the chaos of packing, throwing everything in the back of the 4Runner, setting everything up, or getting to the site, or getting to where I'm staying and setting everything up, once it's done, that's the enjoyable part. So yeah, I'm just gonna lay down here and enjoy what's left of my, well, it's not really evening anymore. It is, wow, it is 10:30. But yeah, I'm going to lay down and end my day with a couple of videos if I have enough signal, and we'll see you lovely people in the morning for coffee and probably breakfast, because I don't know, I feel different about it, thinking about it right now. But y'all know me, by the time the morning comes, I'll have changed my mind. We'll see. But anyways, good night. I will see you in the morning. I do know that the owner, the man I'm leasing some of this land from, did tell me that he was going to be having some work done on the property, and there's going to be some machinery coming in sometime this morning. He did warn me about that. I was very appreciative of it. It wouldn't have been good to sleep in really late and get woke up to sounds of machinery in the background. He didn't say that's going to be like really close to me or anything, but he did say I was probably going to be able to hear them. And but yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get my coffee going, and I am feeling a little hungry this morning, so maybe some biscuits and gravy. Like I've said in my previous videos, camping on his land, he's got roads all over his property with little areas like this that's graved out and graveled and things like that. He's also got a few cabins on his property, and he's also putting a few more cabins on his property. He's just got, I tell you what, he's truly blessed to have as much land as he has. So and he's lived here for a very, very long time. But yeah, so this is the same land that we are leasing from him, but it's just different areas of it. But yeah, and I have a series that's going to be coming that I talked about in one of my earlier videos, because I'm going to be doing some tent camping on other parts of the property that we'll be leasing, and some other exciting news that I can't really share right now, because sometimes things fall through and don't work out as planned, and once you announce it to everybody under the sun on YouTube and it doesn't actually play out, people get mad and they get aggravated, and they have to remember plans change, people's lives change. And so yeah, but anyways, I'll give you an update on that in the future. Just needed to wait and see how it plays out. But back to coffee. Before I spill this, I better move my feet back. I'm not gonna lie, the last 2 trips I've slept very, very well with that setup. Oh my gosh, coffee is so good camping. I mean, I wonder who come up with coffee. Let's see. It says the coffee is a tribute to Ethiopia, with the most widely known legend involving a goat herder named Kaldi, who noticed his goats becoming energetic after eating coffee berries. While Kaldi's discovery is the most popular story, the spread and cultivation of coffee involved various cultures and regions over time. Well, I guess it was goats that first discovered coffee. That is so crazy and wild. I guess I better measure first to see how much water I need. Says I need 1.5 cups of water. Alright. With the water left over from coffee, that is 8 ounces. So I need a little bit more. I don't know if you can see it, but let me show you. Inside these little tin cups, you see those little measurements? I use those to measure out for my little dehydrated meals. coffee. Let's see, do I have one in here? Yeah. Don't spill it. I've got to get packed up and get out of here. I've got so much to get up. I have stuff everywhere. I have got to get all of this up. But first, let's eat this. I don't know if I put enough water because it's really thick. I'm gonna eat it anyways. I do have salt and pepper this time. What do I do with it? It's not too bad. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this, pack up everything, and head home and get this video editing. Takes hours. But I want to say I appreciate all of you for hanging out with me every weekend. I appreciate all my subscribers. You guys are awesome. You always make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment. And some of you are even sharing these videos, and I'm so grateful. I never in a million years would have thought this little channel would have like 10,500 subscribers, but I just want to say I'm grateful. Thank you, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of what weekend you have left, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.